Hi everyone, it's Prisca Jaye here. If you guys are new here, welcome, and if you guys are back, welcome back guys. In this video, we are going to be discussing 12 things that you need in your skincare routine in 2023. So let's get started. The first thing you are going to need is a face wash. I use the CeraVe foaming facial cleanser for normal to oily skin because I have really bad oily skin. I do use the CeraVe brand. However, you can use any face wash. This is just things that I believe you need in your skincare in 2023. If you don't have a face wash and you're using the same soap you use it for your body, like, come on now. Let's kind of be for real, you know? Also guys, I am not a dermatologist. I am not a doxa. You don't have to get what I get. Just make sure you have like something to wash your face and something that's different from your body. And to pair up to washing your face, I don't usually wash my face with my hands. Sometimes I do. It doesn't really matter, to be honest, for me, because I always wash my hands before I wash my face. But I do use these pads, these cotton pads that I got from Amazon. And when you wet them, they turn into a sponge. So right now it's like really flat, but once you wet it, it turns into a sponge, and then you can go ahead and wash your face. And then I'll put my CeraVe onto this, and then I'll go ahead and wash my face. So that is number 2 of items that you need in 2023. The next product that you need, and I feel like it's necessary in your face routine, like you're not gonna just be putting random stuff on your face right after. So I do believe you need a toner. And the toner that I stand by, and I think that I will forever stand by, is the Good Molecules Niacinamide Brightening Toner. This toner right here is bestie. This is my bestie. This has helped my skin so much. Like, even if I don't put a serum on and I'm ready to rush out the door, I at least have to put this on. And because it's a brightening toner, so it's also working and it's doing something type stuff, like, I freaking love it. Now you can use whatever toner you want and whatever that works for your skin. It's just, I do believe that you need a toner in 2023. Now let's talk about serums. Everybody needs some type of serum to go on their face. I personally use the Ordinary Niacinamide 10%, zinc 1%. Since this came out, I have been hooked, and I'm never going back. Usually when I would buy stuff and I find things that work for my skin, I would literally go try something else and then try something else and then and I don't go back to what actually worked. I tried other things. This is my baby. Now you can use whatever serum that works for your skin, but this definitely works for my skin. The next serum I will recommend in your skincare is the Good Molecules Discoloration Correcting Serum. Now, I've tried everything for my face. Everything you can imagine. I've done everything. And I will show you guys a video of my face when I broke out all on my right side, I believe, or my left side. I don't remember which. I think it was my right side, most likely my right side. But when I broke out all on my right side of my face and I had dark spots, this serum, holy freaking grail. Now, it does take time. I'm gonna be using it, like, I don't see nothing happen now. Trust me, it's working. Like, my skin was so bad, and my skin now, I got family and friends that could testify and say this serum worked. Now, I'm not here to tell you to buy this serum. However, I am saying, like, you need to have a serum that, you know, that's working underneath the surface of the skin, that's doing something, that's rejuvenating, that's working for you, especially if you're struggling with dark spots. This or hyperpigmentation, this right here, holy grail. Now we are going to talk about masks. I do use a couple of masks, but I do believe that you should have a specific mask that you use, whether it's once a month, twice a month, or however you decide to choose, maybe 4 times a month, which is every week in a month, depending on whatever you want to do. But I do suggest you need to have a face mask that you need to be doing, because our face is filled with, well, especially if you have oily skin. I'm talking to the oily skin girls, especially if you have these sebums, like my nose and my T-zone is very oily. My whole face is oily. Like, I have extremely oily skin. So I do use the Ordinary AHA BHA. I am standing by this. I don't care what nobody tell me, oh, it's not good for your skin. It worked for me. It worked for me. I don't know about you, but it worked for me. And I'm sticking to it. I'm standing by it. Don't be telling me otherwise. Don't use this. It's not good for your skin. This, that, and the third. Maybe it's not good for your skin, but it's good for my skin, baby. It is good for my skin, and I'm sticking to it. I'm sticking beside it. The next mask I would suggest is the Caudalie. Y'all, I really don't know how to say this name. Caudalie, whatever it is. I use this mask. It's a detox mask. It tightens my pores. It removes like the excess oils that I have on my skin. It's a purifying clay. It has coffee and grape in it. I freaking love this. One time I bought it for my boyfriend at the time, which is my husband now, but I did buy it for my husband back then, and he freaking loved it. I love this. Like, I used it last night actually, just to rejuvenate my skin for the week. I do probably use like once every 2 weeks. I don't like to overwhelm my skin. Maybe once every 3 weeks, but at least I use something like that once a month to get rid of like the excess oils that's in my skin. Y'all, the next thing is a moisturizer. You need a moisturizer. Now, I don't really use this as a moisturizer. I use this more for slugging, and I found out about slugging through TikTok. I use the CeraVe Healing Ointment for slugging. You don't see the thumbs down? Actually, this is my second bottle, and it lasts so long because you literally only need a dash, and it's gonna be all over your face. Like, it's going to moisturize everything over your face. I even use it on my hands because my hands be looking cracky. But it is a healing ointment, and y'all, this works for my dark spots too. I'm sticking beside this. I'm not changing. There's just some staples in my skin routine that I'm just not changing, and everything I feel like that I've mentioned, I'm not changing these things. I use this when I want to slug, so like it'll be like maybe once, or maybe once a week, or maybe once every 2 weeks. But as long as I feel like I incorporate these things in my skincare routine, my skin is going to love me back, pretty much. All right, so the next thing is gonna be some cotton rounds. Yes, you need some cotton rounds when you're putting the toner on. You don't wanna put toner on your hand and then put it on your face. I used to do that, but then I said, Prisca, you need to start getting it together. So then I started using these cotton rounds that I got from Target. I know that it was very inexpensive for a lot that you get from Target. Every time I freaking, like, I'll be washing my face after I finish using my face wash, and then I'll go ahead and put my toner on with the cotton pad, and then I still see dirt. How do I still see dirt? I'm confused why we're using the face wash. Confusion. The next product I'm going to recommend is a sunscreen and SPF. I believe, I'm gonna say like 50 and up. If they have ups, I don't know. I'm not a professional. Don't come for me. I ain't no professional. But I do use this sunscreen stick on my face. It's like this, and then you can put it up, and then when I'm out and about, I'll put it on my skin. The only downfall about this is like when I'm sweating or something and then I have to do it again. I really don't like that. It's really a disadvantage. But I'm thinking, even if I had the other ones that comes in a bottle and you gotta squeeze and you gotta put on your face, like, this is easier to reapply rather than using a cream and then it's all over my hands. I ain't trying to do all that. But I do use the Shiseido clear sunscreen stick. So far, I've been using this for about, I'm gonna say, a year now. And to be honest, I don't even use sunscreen like for real, like the way I'm supposed to, and I still have a lot of product left. I use this a lot, to be honest. But I do recommend a sunscreen, especially if you're working on your skin and you're working on the dark spots. Use sunscreen. I also use Black Girl sunscreen as well. I love Black Girl sunscreen. I will rave about Black Girl sunscreen. At the time when I was taking care of my dark spots, I was using this and the Black Girl sunscreen. Now, these two other products, I'm gonna recommend them. Now, you don't have to use them, but I would recommend. So the first one, oh my God, is this Up and Up Maximum Strength 10% Benzoyl Peroxide Gel Acne Medication. Guys, when I tell you, and it's, guess how much this is? It's like $4 or $3, like $3 and some change at Target. Yo, I've been using this most likely for over 2 years, so it had to be since 2021. I've been using it for like, I believe, 2 years now. I'm never going back. I'm always gonna, I have so many bottles that are done. I freaking love this product. If you have any acne and you put it over your skin, I'm gonna say put it over your bumps for like 3-4 days. It's gonna be gone. Now for me, it will be gone in like a day or two, but I'm gonna push it. I'm gonna extend it. I'm gonna say like 3-4, give it a week, because I don't know how your skin is compared to mine, so I don't want to be like, oh, get this type of stuff. But this works for me. Anytime I break out, if I put this on my breakout, just know tomorrow it is gone. If it's not gone tomorrow, I know it's gone the next day. And if it's not, I know it's gonna be gone that next day. But it's not gonna last for more than a week for me, personally. If you break out or if you're prone to acne all the time, I would definitely recommend. Especially if you're like not trying to get dark spots after you have a bump. So like for instance, you know, when you pop in it and then it turns to a dark spot, I put this and I don't break out, like it doesn't turn into a dark spot for me. It'll just go away. The bump will just literally deflate, and that's pretty much it. Now last but not least, for your skincare to take care and finish off the skin, now I would recommend an eye cream, but eye cream is not really like necessary. Whatever you're using on your face is gonna be good for your eyes, hopefully. Like, I do use an eye cream, but I'm not gonna suggest that like something that you mandatory need in 2023. But what I would recommend is a lip mask. Y'all, I ain't gonna lie, I was trying to be bougie one day and I was like, let me try this out. So I bought the e.l.f. Holy Hydration Lip Mask, and I got it off of Amazon. It was like $7. I was like, let me try it out, because everybody and their mama on TikTok talking about the Laneige lip mask, but that thing is expensive. Who's buying that? I'm not buying that. That's too expensive. So I was just like, let me get this, because e.l.f. is always full of good products. So I was like, let me just use it and whatnot. I'm never turning back. This is like a staple now. When I go to sleep with this, my lips, when I wake up, it's like, oh, this feels good. This is giving me moisturized lips in the morning, very healthy lips, juicy lips in the morning. I love this. Now, if it's a placebo, it got me. I ain't gonna lie. It got me. Because why it works so good like that? It makes my lips feel so hydrated in the morning. I freaking love it. Instead of my lips being all crusty. Now, if you don't want to use a lip mask, I would definitely recommend the healing ointment, the CeraVe healing ointment on your lips. I used to use this at night whenever I'm slugging. I just love it, because in the morning it's like, oh, my lips are good as fuck. But ever since I started using this, it's like, oh, okay, now I have something that I can actually use for my lips. All in all, these are all the skincare products that you should have in 2023. Now, it doesn't have to be the specific brands that I have. It can be whatever brand that works for you, but you should have things that, you know, coincide with what you're working with on your skin. If you want to work on dark spots, try to get something that works exactly for dark spots, pretty much. And just work on your skincare. You know, it's about that time. It's the end of the year, Christmas coming up, you know, holidays coming up, family members coming to see you during Thanksgiving. You want your skin to be looking good, you feel what I'm saying? If you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and don't forget to comment any other videos you guys want to see from me, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Deuces.